Alright, hello everybody. So today I'm going to be doing Phobos, a video on Phobos. As you can see, I've already gotten 59% and been doing this level for quite a while now. So just gonna do the video part of the video, and as per usual, just doing 4 connected runs real quick just to get some content in here. So I'm going to start off by trying to get to 25%. And now I've gotten to 25% many times before, so it should be really easy. And the beginning of the level is really easy. Like, the first 25% is really easy, except for this UFO part coming up here. This took a while to learn how to do. There's a lot of very precise timings, or really having to click pretty fast in some of these parts, especially the downwards 3 clicks or 4 clicks actually right here is particularly something that I found difficult here. But other than that, the first 25% is not too difficult. Yeah, this area here is also really difficult. These like 2 or 3 clicks, I always get stumped up on those even more than the area before that in the UFO part. Just this UFO took a while to figure out, and I still do struggle with it quite a lot. But so far, from what I've played in Phobos, I actually like it a decent amount. I find the level to be entertaining to play, and I do play the level a lot, as much as I can, so I can beat it as soon as possible. Okay, made it to 25%. Let me just see how far I can get here. I doubt I'll get too far because this is kind of where it gets a bit difficult. May as well just see what I can do with this attempt. Wow, actually kind of getting far. Okay. Yeah, I kind of expected you to die there. Anyways, let me just get over to 25% in practice mode real quick, then I'll do there until 50%. Alright, so I got a checkpoint here at like 24%, close enough to 50%. So I'm just going to do this to 50. A generally simple run to do. A bit more difficult than getting to 25% from 0, but still not too bad. And I really like the gameplay in this wave part right here. Also, this part, most people say that it's like really difficult for them, but I didn't really find it to be that difficult, but I could see it being difficult if you can't click very fast. That would understandably make the part a lot more difficult. For some reason, I'm very good at the level today. Like, I know I probably won't be as good as I am today as tomorrow, but kind of fun to just have like some of those days where I'm good at a level, but however, most of the time I may not be as good, or maybe I just randomly got better at the level today. Because yesterday I was doing like terrible at the level. Yeah, this UFO part here, I struggle with it a lot. Like, I just died there. So, yeah, I did the 25 to 50 run. Let me just place a checkpoint over at 50%, then I'll do 50 to 75. So the reason why I was able to do those 2 runs at the start, like 0 to 25 and 25 to 50 really easily, is because the majority of the difficulty in Phobos is actually centered around the second half of the level. So it'll probably take longer time to do this. So, and I've mainly just been practicing the second half of the level lately, trying to do as many 48 to 100 runs as possible. And hopefully, if I just do enough 48 to 100 runs, then I'll eventually get a lot better at the second half. But right now, I still struggle in the second half at a decent amount. Especially like this area right here, where it's the mini-ship maneuvering, where like there's these spikes lined along the ramps. I struggled at this for a long time, until I finally just engraved into my muscle memory after thousands of attempts in practice. Yeah, Phobos is getting very consistent, except for like only a few parts that don't get consistent. Mainly the stuff in the second half is the stuff that doesn't get consistent. Sometimes whenever I enter that dual portal, like at 61%, somewhere around there, it just misaligns my ships to where one of them is higher than the other, and then it causes the other one to just land at the spikes and stuff. Usually it aligns normally, but not always. This wave here feels very intimidating, but for some reason I can do it pretty easily. It always seemed to me like it was going to be like one of the hardest parts of the level whenever I just saw it on video, but it was actually pretty easy. Oh yeah, this duel here, at first I had a very difficult time figuring out how to do it, because there's like a very, very specific click pattern that I had to like master it, and then eventually, once I figured out the click pattern, it became decently consistent. Like I was able to do it pretty easily after I figured it out, but it was a pain to figure out how to do that click pattern. It took such a long time, which I don't really hear many people having difficulty figuring out how to do that duel, but I guess my brain was just slow that day whenever I was trying to learn how to do it. But for most people, they don't seem to find it that hard to figure out. Also, it got up to like 100 degrees today. Like I had my ceiling fan on and stuff, but it's still really hot. I just do not really like summer temperatures that much at all. It's just way too hot to be enjoyable. I do like winter temperatures though. That's good to have it be cold, because whenever it's cold outside, there's no wasps, or I don't have to be like sweating and dying of heat stroke if I stay out there for like 2 minutes. It just gets way too hot outside during summer. But winter, it feels pretty nice out there during winter. Got some basic straight fly here. Oh, of course I died to it right as I said that it was basic and easy or whatever. I guess it's not easy. Of course, it wouldn't be very simple if it was on 60 FPS, because on 60 FPS it makes straight flying a lot more difficult. And that's why I have a lot of respect for like those 60 FPS or mobile players, because they beat levels on low refresh rates, and that's very impressive that they're able to do like those really difficult ship sections. Like, I'm not even that good at shipping. I'm on 144 FPS, so I really admire that they're able to do those really difficult ship sections on mobile. Anyways, let me just place a checkpoint over at 75% real quick. Oh yeah, I never mentioned this before, but this part at 63% is like really, really difficult, and I spend a lot of attempts here, but I feel like it could get consistent with enough time. I just gotta spend some more attempts here, and I'll be fine. Anyways, just gonna do this until 100, and it should be good. I'm still working on figuring out a more effective way of doing this ball part. Like, I still have yet to figure out how to do all these orb clicks most effectively. Like, I can still do it, it's just I haven't figured out the most efficient way to do it. Like, where I'm supposed to time all the orbs. You know, this UFO part wouldn't be too bad if it wasn't for this double click I had to do right here, but it's not quite a double click, so I can't like click my mouse and my space bar at the same time because that wouldn't make it go high enough. I just need to click my mouse twice really fast. And I have to click it even faster if I misalign it beforehand. I'm pretty sure I'll die at that UFO double click at least once. Or actually, probably not even at least once. At least like 4 times from 0 because it almost feels luck-based, but it's not actually. It's just I'm not very good at doing that very specific set of 2 clicks. Like, I did it there, but it's still really difficult for me. Oh yeah, this line. As you can see, there is a line right there. I don't know if you can see it from those death effect particles, but as I'm a ship, I'm supposed to go into this robot portal. But as I enter the robot portal, it just kills me because of this line right here. So what I'm supposed to do is maneuver my ship down here, but the problem is there's this spike right here that goes up right as I pass it. So it requires a very specific maneuver and to try and go down here to build up as much momentum as possible to go up here. But the thing is, there's no point in having that line there. The line is just useless. It serves 0 purpose. Like, I think it's supposed to initially correct the player to be in a normal... I don't even know why it's there. And it's kind of dumb that it wasn't removed. But I guess Crazy Man 50 was told to not do any changes to the level when verifying it or something, and then the creator just randomly decided to put those lines there for some stupid reason. And I have a feeling I'm going to die there a few times from 0, but if this line wasn't here, this part would be like 10 times easier. That line, I have no idea why it's there. Anyways, now that the line rant is over, can't you try and do a 75 to 100 run? Which I make sure to do a lot of these too every day. I try to do at least like 1 or 2 48 to 100 runs, and then a lot of 75 to 100 runs. I think I've been doing this level for like 2 or 3 weeks at this point. I've been playing it while I've been playing Bloodbath, so like as I've been playing Bloodbath, if I ever get angry at the level, then I just take a break and play Phobos. Phobos is pretty fun. Like, I'm sure there'll still be a few days in Phobos where I don't like the level, but as of now, I really do like the level. And yeah, I do admit that there is a lot of really dumb stuff in the level, especially in the last 25%. But it still isn't too big of a problem. Like, it doesn't make it impossible or anything. Like, it's annoying and all, but the rest of the level makes up for it. My goal was to beat Bloodbath and Phobos over this summer. And got one of those out of the way. That line is still really annoying. I hate the line. It's the second most annoying thing in the entire level. With the most annoying being that double click at the UFO part. If those 2 things were removed from the level, then Phobos would be like perfect. I'd have no problems with the level if those 2 little things were removed. Alright, let's do this to him. I'm also still kind of afraid of this gray part here because I can easily overthink every input and then just die to one random dumb thing. And well, yeah, finished the video part of the video. Now for the death compilation, I guess. Yeah.